at the end of the day. That's my mother.
Your dad was a pastor. You grew up in the church?
No, my grandfather was a pastor.
You grew up in the church?
I grew up in the church. I'm born in the crack area. You had to go to church, or you would be on crack. You had to go to church. Ladies and not everybody went to church.
A bad father because you not. You gonna make sure your kids straight. You always gonna do that. But emotionally, mentally, you suck. You suck, bruh. And I know you suck with that because you rather go to the internet and have a conversation with the internet about your kids before you come to us and have that conversation. I'm not finna get on here and disrespect my pops. I'm not finna get on here and go against the grain and go against my daddy. Nobody finna make me do that. But it's like, you making me do that. They not even making me do that. You making me do that. You steady speaking on me. You steady, like, I would respect if you just say, just one time, just say, my daughter know how I feel about that. Can we move on to the next question? So if the world really knew all the things and the hurtful things you told me before.
What up? Thank you all for choosing Stand On It TV. Let's get it.
I'm real. You right. I'm a Southern Baptist. I feel a certain way about a lot. I was raised a certain way.
Yeah, so I think that's like, we was in church, But I think that when you grow, when you get older, you wiser, everybody is different in life. Nobody's the same. You gotta love people for who they are.
I do. I mean, I love people. I have gay people in my family. I just don't condone the issue. It's not coming. I'm raising a generation.
So when your daughter came out,
Entertainer Boosie Badass, Boosie Boo, Boopak, is yet gone viral again for his choice of words. The entertainer sat down with Young Miami for a live taping, and a few mentions of his daughters was brought up. In particular, Ivy, his oldest daughter's sexuality. This is what Boosie had to say.
It was nothing. I mean, she still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter is grown.
Well, why? She's grown.
Because I don't want it to contaminate her others. It's a generation we raised. I don't want her to get contaminated to her other 6, 7 sisters who look up to her. I want them to bring me grandchildren the right way.
Yeah, Boosie crazy.
If I want grandchildren the right way, that's what I'm going to stand on. If I don't want my other little girl to look at that and say, what's that, daddy?
Contaminated.
To somebody she looks up to, it's not going to come around. My grandpa didn't let it. My daddy didn't let it. And I didn't let it. I just hope the one under me, when they take this throne, they don't let it. Because that's not what our family believe in. Like you say, we Southern Baptists. I love me and my daughter relationship like this.
I'll pause here and we can debrief this for a moment. Being straightforward, I believe we're in a time of whatever we feel doesn't really matter if it doesn't go along with the popular opinion. Sort of like we're being programmed to go along with certain beliefs. There's no manual on raising children. However, social media is no place to raise children as well. Boosie was wrong about a few things in his clips. One being speaking to the world about your daughter's sexuality repeatedly when you haven't even sat down and spoken to her about the fact. If that's believed true, then we have to G-check you on that, Boosie. From our perspective, Boosie have always been active in his children's lives, even while incarcerated. We know Boosie loves his children indeed. A bit of back and forth over the years with his daughters. Hey man, no one wins when the family feuds.
But when she understands everything, she know daddy don't go, she know. But that's what she chooses to do. But she know we don't go, we don't go for that. I'm like Whitney Houston mama. Yeah, she gonna stay over there.
All right, folks, look. Here at Stand On It TV, we want to send support out to the Hatch family. We hope they can get that squared away. Looking at his daughter's response, I can tell that they are indeed heartbroken. And it's up to Boosie to fix that. Right, Boosie, you got to fix that. In contraction, I mean, he's not wrong for feeling how he feel. right? I mean, he has the right to say, hey, this is my preference. This is what I want. This is what I envision. This is what I see. He's not wrong for feeling how he feels, right? Neither is his daughters, right? They're not wrong for feeling how they feel. You know, love is love. You know, you can't help who you love. But it's a time to where the normal is not normal anymore. And I feel as a man shouldn't be ridiculed for how he feel. Right? That's Boosie's feeling. Right? And we got to get back to being honest. Right? It's like being honest, you get nailed to the cross. Like I said, big support going to Boosie, big support going to his daughters. Hey, you know, and if he felt like he was tricked, you know, he felt like he was tricked. I mean, if he bought the car and took it back, then that's on him. That's on him and her.
Because she painted in pink. Well, you brought her pink car.
No.
She turned it black and you took her car.
No, I took her car because her mama sent her up here. They had filed child support on her.
Boosie, why you took that girl car?
Can I explain? I take care of these children. I'm one motherfucker who don't deserve no child support.
But are you on child support?
Nah, we fighting it right now. She got me in court. She got me in court.
Look at you. You got out of that bitch slow.
You know, Aviana, you know, like I said, they both just need a hug from their daddy and, you know, reassurance. You know, counseling may work. I know us as people, we try, you know, not to reach out to counseling, but I believe they do need counseling. You know, try to get this thing back on track, you know, and to mend, you know, that father-daughter relationship. Aviana, you know, she's been struggling, a struggling upcoming entertainer herself.
Hottest of the hottest, biggest of the biggest, get with it. We up here, ATL top 20, let's go. Look, say who I be, bitch, I be I. We can't collab or collide. One of a kind is none like mine, so I ain't feeling they vibe. The studio, I make 6 hits and it's just me and my 9. Say I just hustle and I grind, I do my foes before 5. Say what I do up in my shit, that ain't nobody else mix. Don't want love up on your bitch, little bitch, I got my own chick. Don't want fuck around with your clique, I say I run my own shit. Plus they coming through your car, that's if you make that wrong diss. I got it poppin', they can stop me like a countdown. Used to count me out, I did my shit, now they can count now. Keep them on my face, they all be pussycat like me on. Tryna double back, that shit be whack, I ain't no rebound. And I take my emotions, try to fold them, but they slip away. Heavy on my heart, but I've been smart and I was taught to pray. I feel like it's meant to be, live this shit that's day by day. I can hear my name up in they mouth, hope they enjoy the taste. I've been on my pivot, state to state, can't babysit the base. Tower on my legs and I'm too fresh, don't wanna spill a waste. Everything is well, how far I go, they gon' all chase. No way I'm gon' fail, I'm gon' prevail for what they all say. Look, can I be pause and I be I, you can't replace it with why. And I ain't lying, I caught a vibe, they better step to the side. I'm on my way straight to the top and I ain't giving no rides.
And you know, in one of the videos, she said, you know, hey, Boosie doesn't support her, and you can tell that she's really, really hurt. You know, I don't know that family dynamics. You know, like I said, of course, I'm a fan of Boosie, but you know, we don't know if it's to the point to where she feels or they feel as if they're being disowned. And like I said, Boosie he's one of those old school cats. I was raised around old school cats like that. And from him saying that, hey, she can't bring her partner around, or he shouldn't have used the term contaminated, just because of the time and era that we are in. He should have chose a different choice of word than contaminated. That was wrong. Like I said, I've came from certain experiences as that as well. I got gay cousins. They couldn't bring their counterpart around. And like I said, it's very touchy, but it is what it is. That's his rules. That's his house. And hey, if he don't want that around, then he don't have to have that around. Right? Like I said, at the end of the day, I know he loves his daughters. They love him. So let's just send them off with positive vibe. That's what they need. Positive reinforcement. Like I said, Boosie, take care of that. We know you will. Once again, we thank y'all for tuning in to Stand On It TV. Let's get it.